Welcome to Introverse.
Yeah. Either die laughing or live long enough to become the joke.
Yep.
I just watched, actually my son, revealed to me a few weeks back that Batman was his favorite comic book character.
Oh,
and
nice. Respect.
And I said, wow, that's awesome. He's my favorite comic book character too. I said, what's your favorite Batman movie? And he said, well, I haven't really seen most of them.
Yeah, you didn't say movie character.
Yeah, so we actually have been going through all of the Batman films. We started with the 1960s Adam West, Burt Ward film, which he got a kick out of. And this is all spurred on by Greg's comment here from The Dark Knight. So
I'm glad you caught the reference. It wasn't an exact quote.
It was not, but you modified it well.
Uh-huh.
So we've been watching the Batman films.
Because Greg said it. He said, well, he didn't say movie. He said comic book character.
He is.
Does he read the comics?
No.
So he's just aware. He's my favorite comic book character I'm aware of.
No. You forgot a media format, and when you were
cartoons.
When you were well versed in
cartoons.
Nope, not cartoons.
What else is there? Comic books, cartoon books,
television show. There's television show and
Batman.
Mm-mm.
Oh, video. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, dude, those games are awesome.
The Arkham video games. They're great, especially if you love Batman. But yeah, he's a big fan of those games, and so that's why Batman is his favorite character.
I'm gonna get canceled for not mentioning video games. There went all my youth cred.
Yeah, no, those Arkham games. I played the first one when it first came out, and whatever update it had after, and it was I did like completed 100% of that game. It was awesome. Right. You felt like you were Batman.
That was a fun game. Yeah, I played the first couple of them actually.
I probably played if there's a Batman game for the NES system, I probably rented it at one time from Video Barn. But Batman wasn't my character, truth be told. I'm a Ninja Turtles guy. Like Ninja Turtles took it reigned supreme over all other cartoon. I wasn't a comic book guy. I was a Saturday morning cartoon. And that was by far the coolest cartoon on at any point. For me, Transformers just didn't really air as much. It was cool, but I didn't understand. It was just cool to see everything change shape. I wasn't watching those stories. I couldn't relate to those characters. They were all in war and blah, blah, blah. Same with G.I. Joe, etc. Now, I'm a Star Wars guy through and through, but there weren't any Star Wars cartoons on that I was able to watch at that time. So it was Ninja Turtles. 9:00 every Saturday morning. It was the
dude. Ninja Turtles has an awesome comic right now out.
Really?
Yeah,
I haven't been keeping up with it.
Yeah, look up Ronin. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I think Ronin.
I can't handle any more new Ninja Turtles.
Yeah,
I lost. These new movies came out and it didn't do it for me.
I didn't see it.
I haven't watched any of the new stuff.
If Vanilla Ice isn't in it, I'm not watching it.
There's just the new, like the Michael Bay Ninja Turtles movies that are just look just like the Transformers movies, right? So Megan Fox is like April O'Neil. It doesn't make sense.
Is she really?
Yeah.
Yes, she is.
Wow. Thought you were joking because of the Transformer.
No, she's actually April O'Neil. Yeah, it'll throw
and
you off.
B, who's your favorite? Just I feel like that says a lot about a person, their favorite superhero, right?
Yeah, it does. Again, Batman, because it's dark and it's complex. You know, Superman's easy. I'm the good guy. I beat bad guys. I'm invulnerable. You know, but Batman has no superpowers. I always like the superheroes that don't have superpowers. You know, they're just going off of pure motivation, so they're vulnerable.
Daredevil,
Daredevil's good. Well, he's kind of got super something.
Yeah, the Punisher. He's a non.
Punisher's good. Man, he's getting a lot of flack now. Like they're trying to cancel Punisher.
Sure.
Yeah.
Why?
Because he just kills people. I don't know.
Is it the guns? Is it like
It's the guns. It's the guns, and I don't know. I've read some articles that how people go so far in one direction.
He is supposed to be in the new Daredevil series.
Oh yeah, I liked what's that guy's name from The Walking Dead?
John Bernthal, the actor who played Frank Castle.
Who, by the way, has a great podcast if you check it out.
No way. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, his podcast is called Real Ones with John Bernthal, and it's really good. Like he talks to a variety of different people, and it's good stuff. Most of the ones I've listened to anyway.
Yeah, no, Punisher's good because it's that motivation, right? No superhero powers.
Right.
But yeah, I keep going back to Batman because he looks cool too.
I will say in my latter teen year, I don't remember what age that Smallville came out, but Smallville was an incredible show. I think
Smallville was awesome.
The best representation of like DC and Superman, and it's why these DC movies don't work. It's because, in my opinion, it's because Smallville was done so well that you really can't tell the story. Like these reboots don't really stand the test of time when you hold it up against Smallville. It's like, oh, I've already seen this story, and it was done so much more the better character development and so on in Smallville. It's hard to do that in these movies. You get like 2 hours. I was like, I've already watched 10 seasons of Smallville. Like you've got to do
or how you got to do better.
Seasons it was. I've seen it all. I was like, you can't.
Smallville was one of the most frustrating shows for me because they committed from the beginning to never show him in the Superman outfit.
Mm-hmm.
But by season 10, when he's like 30 and going, and I'm like, all right, you gotta do it. You gotta show him. And they came close. Like, he would always wear like a blue jacket with a red t-shirt.
Yeah.
But
and that's why Smallville's good.
Yeah. No, they stuck to their guns, and it did have a great finale. I thought they finally do reveal him to be Superman at the end. But man, it would always just be like, come on, he's got to be able to wear the outfit now,
But if you showcase Kent, if Kent is the main character, not Superman, then it goes back to what I was saying. Superman's invincible. Even if Kent's invincible, Kent has to be vulnerable.
Yeah,
Kent has to have weakness.
It did do a good job of showing his. What it would be like to sort of have to deal with these abilities when you're trying to live a seemingly normal life,
Yeah.
Trying to
What
date.
are the odds in today's society, right? The social media society of having a Superman with the moral fibers that Superman had today? Or would he just be about getting all the followers he could? He'd have all the followers.
What does the social media have to do with it? You're talking about they would be seduced by the possibility of getting more followers?
No, I'm just saying how would he use it to influence the world? If he grew up with social media influencing him, impacting how his character, his morals.
Oh, you're saying that there's no way that he would have the moral fiber that he had,
right?
The character originally had, just because of today's world.
Yeah, let's say he was a millennial. What if Superman was a millennial?
Man, are we in a post-superhero world? Superheroes are like impossible.
Gen Z Superman.
They haven't gotten the character right since Superman Returns, I would say, which I didn't love the movie, but I did love Brandon Routh's version of Superman. I thought he still had that aura of like goodness about him, like he was incorruptible.
Uncorruptible?
I think it is incorruptible. Feels right.
As much as I liked Henry Cavill's, he was perfect for the role, but he never had the script. He was always too dark. He was always too moody. He was like emo Superman. He hardly ever smiled. I feel like Christopher Reeve's performance is Superman to me. Like when I would read comics, that's what I would picture Superman as. And I feel like the Smallville version was also really good, even though he was going through some teen angst. He still had that. He had that aura of pure goodness about him.
Okay, yeah. So Tom Welling, that actor, that is Superman to me. Like Christopher Reeve was Superman to you. Like Tom Welling, like I saw, to me, that's who I think of when I think of Superman. Like right off the bat, like right off top, like Tom Welling, and I'm still like a Christian Bale Batman guy. Like I'm those are the guy, those are the seminal performances or whatever. Is seminal the word? Those are the
seminal is a word.
It's a word. I don't know if it's what I meant to say. I just think of those guys.
No, well, to me, Michael Keaton was my Batman. What do you think? What do you think of? What do you think of the what's his name? David Corenswet. He's going to be the new Superman in James Gunn's film that's coming out.
I've never heard of
next year. I don't know who that is.
I think they should stop.
Hold on.
I'm pretty over
Hornswet.
I'm not
Corenswet.
I'm not excited to rush out and go see this, especially if they're going to start over and do another reboot, another origin story. Like I'm tired.
Well, it supposedly will not be an origin story. It will be a story about Superman's early years, but he's already Superman, and it will be the only thing that's giving me hope is James Gunn. He's done a good job in Marvel. You know, he did the Guardians of the Galaxy films, and he's done a lot of other films that I enjoy. He's got a slightly absurd sense of humor, but I think when he needs to, he can do epic, and he's got a really good cast. So yeah, I'm actually.
This dude's got a jaw to play Superman. Gee whiz, his face is like square.
But yeah, I'm actually looking forward to the movie. If the trailer looks like dog shit, I'll probably wait for streaming, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'm giving up. Have you watched the new Aquaman yet? Forget Superman.
No.
But Aquaman.